All right, well, good day. This is Labor Day, and the chart that I have before you is something that I just came upon when I was in Detroit last week. I met with a Vistage chair, and I want to explain to you what he drew for me and his explanation of how Vistage members actually accelerate their growth. And it's all due to those Vistage companies that just go along their way versus those Vistage companies that implement the entrepreneur's operating system. So on this cocktail napkin, as you can see, we were at a meeting where we were having some cocktails, and aren't all good ideas generated at the bar over drinks? Well, anyway, what this Vistage chair drew for me was the following. Along the bottom axis here, you have time. On the vertical axis, you have the delta, the change. And typically, what you have here is what he saw of typical Vistage companies. They have a good growth rate. And this alternative line with the sort of the triangle is those companies that over a 2-year time period implement the entrepreneur's operating system with an implementer. And so that caused me to think, well, why do those companies experience that jump in growth? And historically, what I've seen is that companies take a jump of about $700,000 in terms of their growth rate, and they accelerate into a new playing field, a new purview, if you will. And so that discussion sent me digging into why do those companies actually experience that jump in growth. And so what I found was really three things. It's that those implementers jump into the danger with those companies, drawing out the issues that these business owners and leadership teams face, and really dig down to the core of the issue. Second is these implementers are calling out and building traction first. And what do I mean by traction? What that really means is the companies are first focusing on execution, accountability, and that enables them to nail that down, to really get a strong team, and to build that comprehensiveness around the team, so then you can truly figure out what your vision should be. Last, we find that there's a degree of accountability that improves. So not unlike a coach with an Olympic team or a coach for soccer, you have that coach that brings the team together and really sets a high standard for that accountability. So from the standpoint of the following, we see that running into the danger from the standpoint of that implementer improving the execution, digging back the layers and really trying the root cause of the issues. Second, from the standpoint of traction, really digging down and improving the execution through a clear use of systems and procedures to get that team really thinking about how they're going to get to their vision and really renewing that clarity in terms of what that vision is. And last, looking at that accountability, creating a clear-cut systems of procedures to get accountability at a high level on a weekly basis so the team is really executing well. So on this Labor Day, thought I would review with you that cocktail napkin and what was drawn on that cocktail napkin to show that there's a real acceleration that happens through jumping into the danger, looking at traction, and holding the team accountable. So have a great really start to the fall season as we officially end summer, and have a great one.